Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the My Crypto Journey live stream here for actual coffee today and crypto. And oh boy, we have an XRP exploit. A lot of people are calling it hack. It's not exactly a hack. I'll explain exactly what happened in this stream. I think it's really going to surprise a lot of people. You know, things, another day, another exploit in crypto or another hack in crypto. These things happen all the time. Just as a friendly reminder, guys, there's a lot of airdrops going on recently. There's a lot of like free things happening as the bull run continues to get into full effect. There's going to be a lot of fake links put out there, a ton of scams. So make sure you just be very, very careful with what you're clicking on. Make sure 2FA is enabled on everything. Protect yourself, protect your bag, protect your hard-earned crypto. The unfortunate part of, self-custodying your crypto is that if something happens to it, you're kind of just responsible for it all on your own. All right. So just make sure you pay extra close attention to the things you're doing online, because it would suck for you to spend all this time saving up crypto, buying the dip, getting into meme coins, all for you to lose it all in just one click. Okay. So just be very careful, guys. There's a lot of pages out there, a lot of X accounts of high profile people that just get hacked. I think last night Joe Biden's account got hacked. Maybe. I don't know. So check this out. Either that or he's absolutely losing it. I haven't heard anything else about this because this whole XRP story is taking, you could say, taking the stage. But it looks like Joe, I'm trying to find the post. I retweeted it. I'm not sure if it's still here, but Joe Biden was tweeting about Elmo or something, which he's just going crazy. Maybe he is, but I thought it was super weird for that to be happening. I can't find it anymore, so maybe it's gone. But it was weird, right? So just be very, very careful with what you're doing on X, right? So it's a dog eat dog world out there, right? I know, Whiskey, it's crazy. Yeah, and be careful. A lot of these running ads before some of these YouTube videos are, the scams. They're obviously fake AI generated scams. They're saying, hey, send us, a Bitcoin and we'll send you 2 back. Guys, no one's going to double your Bitcoin for you. That's dumb, right? Common sense. You're going to get a lot of fake emails, right? Just ignore them. Anyways, let's get into the show, guys. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you like being here. Follow me on X, repost this post if you're on X, and comment down below what your favorite meme coin is. I'm interested to hear what meme coins you guys are buying. And also, if you want to get exclusive content, access to a bunch of influencers, minds in the space, and you want to go ahead and get in early on some plays that we call in that Telegram, and that Discord, links to HG Access is in the description down below. I've had a few members sign up. It's been fantastic to see you guys in there. So come hang out. It's a good time. But first, we got to say what's up to Selmo Fudd. Selmo Fudd, good morning. Good morning. Javi, good morning. Edgar, good morning, sir. Good morning. Obey, thank you so much for passing. I appreciate you stopping by, brother. Have a fantastic day. We'll be here tomorrow. Javi. Roy G with the B Pinky Army. We actually made a promo video for B Pinky yesterday. Interesting use case. Maybe having some big news coming. Had an insane rally yesterday. We'll see if some more news is coming. That GotBit partnership, which is huge. Crypto High, good morning. Selmo Fudd. Already said hi, Selmo Fudd. Bud, Gabe, good morning, good morning, good morning. Whiskey Echo, good morning. Oh, Loud He coming, good morning. Jay Hawk, how you doing, baby? Bernie, what's up, baby? Bernie, welcome. Cool Cat Crypto, good morning, good morning. Good morning to all the people in here. Good morning. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day so far. All right, you little weirdos, you guys ready? Let's get into some cryptocurrency news, and let's talk about the XRP situation. Okay, first, let's go over the market. The entire market is kind of dirtling, trading sideways. Remember, the FOMC meeting is today. We're going to wait to see what happens with Jerome Powell. Is he going to be hawkish or dovish, right? What's going to happen with interest rates? Are we going to increase them? Are we going to start to decrease them? Are we going to just go ahead and just keep them the same? Who knows? A lot is riding on what Jerome Powell says, like it usually does. But Bitcoin's still holding strong at $43,000. So shout out to Big Daddy Bitcoin, just kind of dirtling, trading sideways. The entire cryptocurrency market cap is at a $1.65 trillion market cap. Ethereum also up on the day, up on the last hour to $2,300. And I do think, so interest rates are unchanged. Okay, so that news come out. That's actually pretty good. That's actually bullish. When did that come out, Bernie? And there's going to be a lot of bullish sentiment for Ethereum in the coming months. We'll talk about that a little later, but Ethereum, I think it's going to do some absolute crazy numbers here very, very soon once the Ethereum ETFs, talks start to heat up. Our biggest gainers on the day are Sui, Ronin, and Monero, Chainlink, and Tron. Our biggest losers are Jupiter which just did their airdrop today. Obviously, they're going to dump massively, right? Monta Network, Oasis, and Big Daddy Bonk. So we have some big dumpers today. Our top meme coins are still pretty much unchanged. Dogecoin, Shib, Bonk, Pepe, Whiff, Floki, meme coin, Baby Doge, Bone, and Myro at the 10 position. So Myro pulling back a little bit, but also having a nice little 16% rally over the last 24 hours. What's up, Joni? How you doing? Good morning. Ranga, good morning. Good morning. Okay, thank you, Bernie. I appreciate you, brother. So interest rates remained unchanged, and that's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. Okay. Now, what happened with Ripple? So Zach XBT posted this post this morning, and it pretty much shook the entire cryptocurrency world. It says, it appears Ripple was hacked for 213 million XRP, which is equivalent to $112 million. So far, the stolen funds have been laundered through MEXC, Gate.io, Binance, Kraken, OKX, HTX, and HitBTC. So we thought there was a hack. Oh boy, Ripple Labs is hacked. Okay. We saw another article from Whale Wire saying, Justin, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse, well, where is it at right here? It says, rumors are circulating that Ripple has been hacked for 213 million XRP. Same thing that Zach XBT said. And then we got a little bit of clarification. So here's a clarification. So Justin, CEO Brad Garlinghouse refutes speculation that XRP was hacked. So he's saying, no, it wasn't a hacked. In a statement to Whale Wire, he clarifies that the wallet linked to the purported $112 million hack is actually, quote, someone's personal account and not an official account. Says official comments will come shortly. And this is the DM that he had with Brad Garlinghouse. Brad says, okay, on background, someone's personal account, not Ripple account. We will comment shortly. So whose account was it, right? Well, check this out. What happened was someone had gained access to co-founder Chris Larson's personal wallet. So Chris Larson got hacked. But thankfully, they noticed it quick enough, and law enforcement working alongside crypto exchanges have already frozen all the stolen funds. You can see how quickly the maxi media tries to spin the story to bash on XRP. It's like if Michael Saylor had his private keys compromised and then headlines reading Bitcoin was just hacked. So it's not Ripple that was hacked. Someone close to the project, also obviously an exec was hacked. So Chris Larson said yesterday there was an unauthorized access to a few of my personal XRP accounts. That's a lot of money, right? We were quickly able to catch the problem and notify exchanges to freeze the affected addresses. Law enforcement is already involved. And it shows you what happened pretty much. And this is Chris Larson. You see all the different hacks and whatnot at the times and the dates. So obviously all happening yesterday. Pretty much, a few hours, well, actually about 12 hours apart. So that's pretty crazy, right? And shout out to Whale Wire, who actually does a newsletter about this whole situation. I mean, I pretty much covered the entire story. So it wasn't Ripple Labs that was hacked. Mr. Chris Larson got absolutely riggedy wrecked. Now, I'm not sure how his private keys got compromised. I don't know if he clicked on any links. I don't know if, his computer was just hacked. I don't know what happened, but it's crazy to see that someone so high up in one of the biggest cryptocurrency products was able to get absolutely riggedy wrecked. And goes to show you that no one's really safe in crypto, right? I am in the camp that if someone really wants your information, they'll try to get it. Like I'd say about once a week, I get some sort of email saying that someone's trying to log into my email because I have 2FA enabled on everything. And it goes to show, how crazy this space is. And that's the downside of owning, self-custodying your crypto, because in centralized exchanges, there are insurances in the event, that they get hacked, right? So, but when you have your wallet and you click on a link, you're shit out of luck, right? Sometimes you can get it back, but you're shit out of luck. Now, obviously, so we're all mad here says probably a clawback test. It could be a test, but I doubt it, right? This is probably not the best piece of news to have starting off the morning, but they were able to freeze all the stolen funds, because what happens when they get to centralized exchanges, they can freeze the funds, right? And someone as powerful as Chris Larson is, I'm sure they were able to, work together to figure that out. Now, what's interesting is that since these funds were sent to a centralized exchange, I mean, obviously the person who's on the centralized exchange has to be KYC'd. Are they going to get the identity of this person? I don't think the KYC process is it's not hard probably to fake an identity, but obviously if you have a bank account connected or stuff like that connected, they can figure out who you are. If the person is hacking Chris Larson, if they're smart enough to do this, I think they're probably smart enough to cover up their tracks. But it's going to be interesting to see if anyone is actually brought to justice for this large exploit. And $112 million is a lot of money, right? Is a lot of money. So what's up, Alexander? Good morning, Alexander the Great in the house. Good morning. Good morning. So I saw a tweet that says, just in, FTX expects to repay all their customers back 1-to-1. Really? Okay, let me try to find an article for that, because that's actually big news. So that was the XRP situation, guys. If you want me to go over it again, I can a little bit, but pretty much Ripple Labs wasn't hacked. Just top exec was hacked. Whalewire makes a good point that says if Michael Saylor got his, Bitcoin account compromised, it'd be like someone saying Bitcoin was hacked, and that's not what happened, right? Let me see. FTX customers? Really? That's actually a big deal. So when did this article come out? Is this new? Let me see. January 11th. Okay, so I didn't see that. Where did you get that piece of news from, CryptoArt? Because that's actually a big deal. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay, so Forex Live made a post saying FTX expects to pay customers in full in bankruptcy. Look, that's fucking fantastic news. You usually don't get this sort of situation. I know Celsius isn't paying back everyone. Voyager paid back, I think, like 30% of what you had in there at the price you had it in there, when it got hacked, not if it pumped, or excuse me, when it went under, not when it pumped or anything like that. So interesting. This makes me wonder, when FTX went down, Sam Bankman-Fried was adamant that they could pay everyone back. Now, obviously, John Ray and the bankruptcy team have been going in there, cleaning house, liquidating a bunch of assets in order to pay customers back. But this is interesting. So if you lost money in FTX, you're going to be able to get all your money back in full. So in a court hearing, FTX lawyer said it expects to pay crypto customers out in full. The company also said that it abandoned plans to restart its crypto exchange after no buyers emerged. That's great for people who had accounts with FTX. It's been no doubt helped by the crypto rally in the past year. That's interesting. So I remember Gary Gensler talked about FTX reopening. So it looks like they're not going to be reopening, which is interesting. And Goat Trader, please stop spamming in the chat, bro. Please stop spamming in the chat. I'm going to pull up the chart later, bro, but just stop spamming, bro. I saw your first one. No spam, please. I will pull it up near the end of the stream. Stop spamming. But this is actually pretty cool. So shout out to the people who had their money in FTX that are going to get their money back. But if you bought FTT token or FTT thinking it was going to, and I can imagine it's dumping. Oh no, it's down 2% today. I can imagine. Why is it pumping right now? This is so stupid. They just said FTX crypto is weird. So it's pumping massively right now. And it's a huge green candle. So this just happened. So if you have any FTT, I'm not saying sell it, but the other piece of this news is that they're not reopening. So that means the token's probably actually, even though it's dead, it's probably actually dead. So no FTX 2.0. Okay, nice. So, hey, shout out to John Ray and the bankruptcy lawyers getting this done. That's actually really, really good news. Also, the other, no, this is not pre-recorded. What's up, Ron Moreno? Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so another piece of news. Goat Trader, chill out, dude. Is that, pretty much the talk of the town with Solana is Jupiter airdrop. So Jupiter is doing a massive airdrop to Solana wallets, and there's a way to claim it. But I'm being honest, guys, I don't want to click any links to claim anything. I don't want to connect my wallet to anything that could be compromised, because obviously this is coming from their main X account, and I've seen a lot of main X accounts get hacked, and I just don't want to deal with it. But if you have wallets on Solana, if you're a Solana holder, you are eligible for a Jupiter airdrop. Right now, obviously, Jupiter is down significantly today. You usually see this with all sorts of airdrops and stuff like that. If we go back to the biggest gainers and losers, you can actually see that Jupiter is actually down 55% on the day. Right here, yeah, Jupiter down 54% on the day right now, which makes sense. It just launched. So when you see like an airdrop like that, the starting price is going to be something that's going to take a fat dump. I assume that after, things settle and, they start to, progress into the 2024, we'll start to see it pump a little bit. Now, what's been interesting, guys, is that recently a lot of Solana decentralized exchanges well, Jupiter and I think Radium, I think it was Jupiter though, had more daily trading volume than Uniswap, which is obviously the biggest decentralized exchange usually ever, but it's on the Ethereum network. So that's pretty interesting. Oh, so Phantom Wallet has a direct link. Okay, I haven't seen it yet. Is it popping up? I have my Phantom Wallet up right here. I don't see anything. Boom. I don't see the direct link just yet. So maybe when it comes out. Good morning, Crypto Kings. Yeah, I don't see anything. I don't see anything yet, but so yeah, so Jupiter airdrop taking place today, guys. If you are Solana, if you have you hold Solana, you should be able to get your JUP. So making months in the making, Solana decentralized exchange DEX aggregated Jupiter is set to launch its JUP token airdrop on Wednesday, January 31st. Nearly 1 million Solana wallets are eligible, and the token launch will be likely the largest in 2024. Are you ready? The long run-up means that Jupiter has already launched an airdrop checker tool and provided ample guidance on what to expect, but it's been in dribs and drabs since late last year. If you haven't followed the action, here's everything you need to know. Jupiter will launch the airdrop claim at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday, January 31st. So obviously that's already passed by like an hour and some change. Via its own launchpad, which was used to launch the WEN token on Solana. And obviously WEN has been going absolutely crazy. According to Jupiter, about just under 1 million wallets are eligible for the JUP airdrop, which includes early users who interacted with the protocol ahead of November 2nd snapshot. So if you interacted with Jupiter, which I don't think I have, no, I haven't, just Radium, you're eligible, and I haven't. You know what I mean? What's up, 2-Bit? Good morning. Cool Cat Crypto. Good morning. Ron, good morning. So it shows you right here, says Meow says it's time for JUP. JUP launch site is up. You can check your airdrop allocation, set up your DCA limit order ahead of time, and see the slot countdown. Now, obviously, I'm not eligible, so boo. What's up, Aok? G, how you doing? As mentioned, Jupiter launched a tool to see whether you're eligible, and if so, how many tokens you'll get. In a previous tweet, Jupiter said that 20% of its initial airdrop tokens will be evenly distributed across all wallets, and while another 70% will be distributed between users, a user base on the score-based distribution, dependent on protocol use. So obviously, if you're using the protocol a lot, you'll get more tokens. The final 10% will go to community members and developers. Sweet. So if you are, a Jupiter user, you will get an airdrop. Ron, what are you talking about? What's up, 2-Bit? D Rider in Austin, Texas. Wait, what are you talking about? All right, so check this out. So this is another article I saw this morning that was interesting. Ether could hit 4K with likely spot ETH ETF approval in May, Standard Chartered. So obviously the talk of the town, right? The talk of the town has been the fact that there's probably going to be an Ethereum ETF. It seems like Ethereum's taken the same path that Bitcoin did when we started hearing talks about a spot Bitcoin ETF, where the SEC delays it, but I think eventually, if BlackRock wants it, they'll get it done. Remember, BlackRock wanted the spot Bitcoin ETF. The SEC's, going to court with all these cryptocurrency companies because they're trying to regulate cryptocurrency out of existence. BlackRock wanted it. They got it. BlackRock wanted ads on Google. 2 days later, they got it, right? BlackRock wants, BlackRock gets. And this is probably going to be the same thing for an Ethereum ETF. I mean, an American one, Bernie. The ones that matter, Bernie. There was already Bitcoin ETFs too, but, obviously it's different when BlackRock has their own ETF. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think 4K is FUD? I think 4K might be a little bit of FUD. If we're predicting Bitcoin to hit 100K by the end of the year, which some people are saying 20K, but some people are saying 100K. I think we could give us some 6,000. Obviously the all-time high for Ethereum is about $4,800. So I think 4K is FUD. Come on, Bernie. That only matters if the United States is doing an ETF. No one cares about an ETF anywhere else. UK, we don't care. Because that was the argument too. Like, there's already Bitcoin ETFs in other places, but obviously United States leads everybody when it comes to just, doing things. What's up, Timsky? How you doing? Rodney, you have a crush in here? I don't see any comments. Devil's Playground just signed in. What did I miss? There was a huge Ripple Labs exploit. It wasn't hack. Ripple didn't get hacked. So pretty much Chris Larson, top exec at Ripple Labs, had his wallet hacked for 112 million, well, multiple accounts hacked for $112 million worth of XRP. It was sent to a bunch of different centralized exchanges, but they were able to freeze the accounts and work with law enforcement. And they're probably going to get the money back and maybe clap whoever the person is who did this exploit. So Ripple didn't get hacked, just a top exec. Yeah. So that's pretty much the main story. How was breakfast, crypto journey? All right. So actually, I woke up this morning, had a banana with some peanut butter on it, pause, and some jam with some bread. I know that seems weird. Low calorie meal, had a sick workout, just came back and I ate 260 grams of white rice, 6 ounces of salmon, 2 whole eggs, runny, of course. And then I had some avocado on that, mixed it with some Himalayan sauce, sugar-free, bomb, baby. So I'm feeling good, feeling energized, feeling really good. Okay, do you guys think 4K Ethereum is FUD after an Ethereum ETF? I think that sounds about right. Obviously, all the focus has been on Solana lately with the crazy recovery, right? He ate a banana in one go. Absolutely. I don't even chew. I just right in the throat, baby. Did you eat the banana Gagan style? Absolutely. 600 hearts from this guy. He likes you. Is it on X? I don't see what's going on X, so I can't see what's going on X. So only on YouTube. I can only see the comments on X. I can't see the hearts, but you forgot the ass. Yeah, so I had a very, very good breakfast. Okay, this is pretty interesting. So Coinbase news. So Coinbase app declines in App Store ranking after December surge. So to me, this is a nothing burger. Obviously, Coinbase has had a banger of a time the last few months. Their stock has been looking pretty good, but obviously, I would say the reason why Coinbase was going absolutely crazy in December is that's because we were getting prepared for the spot Bitcoin ETF. Everything was pumping, and of course, everyone's going to be using Coinbase. So to me, this is a huge nothing burger. But check this out. George Osborne joins Coinbase as crypto firm faces U.S. court fight. Now, we just had some notes come out. Shout out to Meet Kevin from the whole. I mean, the whole court. The court session with XRP, or excuse me, with the SEC. Jesus, acronyms. With the SEC was, we could hear it, right? But I wasn't able to watch all 3 hours of that hearing. But Meet Kevin made some notes, and it seemed like they were dominating the SEC, and the judge seemed like she was siding with Coinbase. But it looks like, shout out to Bernie in here, appointment of former UK chancellor comes as regulator sues operator over claims in flouted rules. So I don't know they're using all these complicated words. The Guardian. That's why it's the Guardian. So shout out to Bernie. Shout out to UK coming in and helping Coinbase. So yeah, that's pretty much the cryptocurrency news. Let's see if there's any more updates on what the hell is going on. So interest rates remained unchanged. What else? Let's see what else we got going on here. See if I missed any stories. Okay, and here's the official post from Coinbase. So it looks like we got the news out before Coinbase did. It says, a warm Coinbase welcome to George Osborne. And so we are pleased to have George Osborne join Coinbase Global Advisory Council. George is one of the most experienced and thoughtful leaders in government and business, and we are grateful to have his advice and counsel as we expand Coinbase around the world. So nice. Beat you to it, Brian. Suck it. We beat you to it. What else do we got going? Oh, yeah. So Poly XO launches a meme coin called Pork out of nowhere. Pork fork? Pepe fork? And so pretty much, Poly's been in this like locked battle with, Poly has been in this crazy locked battle with Pepe. And he decided to make his own Pepe fork called Pork. And it hit like a fucking $150 million market cap in 24 hours. Let me tell you something. I thought Poly was pretty funny when he called the cops on that guy when that guy was stalking him. He looked like a Karen. But the man works 24 hours a day. It seems like. I don't know if this guy sleeps. He must be a party guy. It looks like he don't get no sleep. But if there's one thing this man can do, he can pump things. And he put out a meme coin project yesterday that went absolutely ballistic. $150 million of market cap size in 24 hours is absolutely batshit insane. So if you don't think Pepe has power in the crypto space, you are wrong. Right now, I made this post yesterday because I think, at first it seemed like Poly was kind of like just going after Pepe for no reason, but he made some good points here. Where'd that post go? I said that Pauly literally single-handedly took down Pepe. They had it coming. I used to support Pepe until their devs started doing some shady ass shit. So literally, the Pepe devs have been doing some shady stuff, right? Obviously, Pepe's still here. It's fine. It's still top 3 meme or top 4 meme coin. It's fine. But I thought that was really interesting to see, all this shady shit that's been happening with Pepe. And obviously they're dumping pretty crazy. We'll see if they recover, 10% in the last 24 hours. They're pumping a little bit today, but they haven't been under a $400 million market cap size in a while. But I honestly think they deserve this. You know what I mean? You have these devs, these anonymous devs that, walk away with $13 million in the middle of a bear market, cash out, and they're no longer part of the team. They don't tweet at all, right? They're like super inactive. There's no use case. So Pepe's doing it. I mean, Pauly's doing his own thing, man. He made pork and it's doing really well. So shout out to the pond community. Shout out to pork. Now, obviously, guys, it's going to dump eventually. But look, we understand what meme coins are. We love meme coins. The truth is, they're here for a good time, not a long time. Let me tell you something. The last 24 hours have been a good time. And who knows? It may run to $1 billion. It'll dump eventually. You know what I mean? But hey, it's doing its thing. I'm always here for people who make money for people in the space. Yeah, Pauly's he's kind of hard to like, but I think he's funny. We have Waddy the Ass Hunter in the house. And besides that, everything's been okay. I mean, our meme coins have been doing okay. I made a promo for this one called Be Pinky yesterday. It's pretty much a Solana meme coin that's Mr. Beast's dog, and their goal is to get Mr. Beast to notice them and pretty much do charity work for doggos. Hit a $500,000 market cap with 29K in liquidity. So pretty low liquidity, but they did get a GotBit hedge fund partnership. So that's actually big. Xeno's up today. Myro's having a nice little recovery at $120 million market cap size. This is after yesterday. It dipped slightly below $100 million and is starting to recover a little bit. Myra's up a little bit, still down in the dumps. Sync is actually up 1%, second day in the green, still looking pretty meh. And then the rest of our meme coin plays are down pretty bad. Now, I got into this one called S-Cats yesterday, and this was an absolute rug pull, like absolutely disgusting rug pull. So S-Cats. So I don't know what happened. They're still tweeting, but this is a rug. So I got into another Solana meme coin. I didn't really make any content on this one, but I lost my ass on this one. Lost about 5 Solana on this one. So that sucks, but it'd be like that sometime. Dual tokens, when I've been in, they had a decent pre-sale. Their prices, meh. I mean, pre-sale prices are always going to dump like this. We'll see if they can recover. I think they can. I mean, I'm honestly up. I'm up. I have 20% of my tokens unlocked, and I'm already up like a G from what I put in. So that's pretty good. Kimbo's another Avalanche meme coin I've been looking at closely. They've been looking pretty good. Not much volume, to be honest, compared to other meme coins, but I think the Avalanche Foundation is going to be pretty helpful. They're going to be pretty helpful on small cap Solana meme coins. Marshmallow is another BNB token I'm in, and it's doing okay. Hopefully it can recover. And then Kulo is looking like ass, still dumping. Hopefully gets a decent recovery. I hear you took HTG. So what happened was I cleared my history and my cookies and stuff like that, and they reset all my stuff. I just haven't put it on there. I don't mind HGTTG on my list, but it's just not on there right now. Rates drop and big money sells a position to borrow money cheaper. This market dump. You think so? Saitama will 1000x after the Fed meeting. Bro, what am I hearing? Satoshi VM is a scam. I heard about that Satoshi project. Right on, Satoshi. This one? Dude, most of these products are scams, guys. Okay, don't be surprised if they don't. Pauly and his friends making all the money on the decks, and of course the big bags they have. I asked him about his airdrop, and he blocked me because it's BS, and he said he won't be doing it. I mean, look at Pauly's Pauly, right? Pauly's Pauly, you know? It is what it is, you know? I mean, look at some people made money on Pond. Some people lost their ass. Some people are going to make money on pork. Some people are going to buy the top, and it's in a dump. I mean, he's a meme coin guy. You know what I mean? Historically, yes, pivots drop markets. Okay. We haven't really made a pivot just yet, right? Forex Factory. Let me see. Make sure that's not some scam website, Bernie, because you be tripping sometime. Forex Factory. I can't wait to tell you I told you so again later. Bro, dude, we get into like 10x plays every day, bro. Like, I'm not going to sit here and shield that project all the time. I mean, you know, it's just, that's not my job, bro. I appreciate you coming hanging out with me, bro, but I'm not, you know, I get to choose what I want on my watch list. You know what I mean? I get to choose what I want on my watch list, you know? So far, I'm the only person in my space that's actually even been talking about it, you know, and I've been putting you on just because you show up to the stream every day. My history, I deleted my history. I had to add everything manually. And to be honest, all the tokens that I'm in partnerships with, I'm going to put them on there. All the tokens I'm interested in, I'm going to put them on there, you know? So, I mean, you know, Douglas Adams, it's a good token, but are there better ones? Sure. You know, but you had a nice pump. Hopefully you took profits and it'll probably send again. How do you feel about Biden letting all the illegal immigrants into America? The U.S. is silently being invaded. Well, we need those votes, baby. They're going to do anything they can to get those votes up. Look, here's the thing. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a story. So growing up, my best friend, and one of my best friends to this date, his mom was an illegal immigrant. It took her 10 years to get her green card. Okay? Illegal immigrant. It took her 10 years to get her green card, right? Hardest, single mom, hardest working woman, worked herself, started in working at a bank, moved all the way up the ranks, finally got her green card 10 years later, right? She was illegal. The sweetest, productive member of society. You know what I mean? She's Mexican. Always fed me. I always came over. She always took me on trips and all kinds of crazy stuff, right? Illegal immigrant. So growing up, I'm from Southern California, like right on the border of Southern California, like San Ysidro, Chula Vista area. So that was very common where I was at. So my experience of illegal immigrants are very good. But here's the thing. There's a reason why we have borders and why you have to go through certain vetting processes to become a part of a citizen in some countries, right? When you go down to drive in Mexico, there's no checks and balances. You can just drive to Mexico, no one cares. But coming back, you have to get checked and you have your passport and stuff like that. Look there needs to be checks and balances, and we just can't let anybody in our country all willy-nilly. It's not just Latinos, it's a lot of people from other countries. And the truth is, have you ever met someone who had to take a green card test? I mean, those motherfuckers know about the United States more than the average American because they have to learn so much about the country. You know what I mean? So I've known people who are piles of garbage who are illegal. I've known people who are productive members of society who are illegal, who end up doing it the right way later, but didn't start off doing it the right way. So I'm kind of torn on that one. Fun fact, when I was growing up, my mom and my aunt, and they got caught, used to sneak illegals over the border. They got caught. This is before 9/11, so the punishments were less harsh, So, I mean, I think there should be a proper vetting process, and we can't be letting people in willy-nilly. I think it's ridiculous. I think it's dumb, and it's crazy to see these politicians tell us one thing when they're running, and then do something completely different when they're in office, right? So, I don't know. Ron says, I've been on a 2-day bender. I slept for like 16 hours, so IDK, what's going on? So I don't know. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm glad I'm not the president. That seems like a terrible job, Me mom. Me mom. Me ma. Me ma. It's not my birthday, you fucking weirdos. But thank you so much for 14 months on the channel. It's not my birthday. You little weirdo. Oh, so this is the article that Timsky sent me. SEC plans to drop lawsuit against crypto firm Debtbox. Okay, so another lawsuit. So the security. Ah. Okay, I didn't even know about this one. Debtbox? I don't know what this was. Judge Shelby slammed SEC's attorneys for falling short. So this seems to be like a trend with some of these attorneys. It doesn't look like the SEC is going into these hearings with like a well thought out argument. Like if you heard what happened out of the Coinbase one that happened recently, it seemed like the judge is just kind of grilling them, you know. So it's not looking for Gary. It's not looking good for Gary. Not looking good for Gary. Thank you for that, Timsky. That Border Patrol coming back is heavily guarded. I've been through Border Patrol a couple of times. Yeah. I mean, we used to go to Mexico all the time. So I remember that, when I started, because I used to party in Mexico when I was 18, 19, and 20, because you could drink there, get fucked up in Mexico, come back and whatnot. I remember later on when I started to go there with, visit friends, I had a lot of friends who are from Mexico, who lived in Mexico. You had to have a passport. Like before, you just had like an ID and like a birth certificate maybe. So what I used to do is just put my birth certificate in my sock and then, have my ID on me, and then crossing back was easier. But now you need a passport and they'll fucking hassle you, right? Obviously, if you have any felonies or anything like that, you're screwed. But, I've never had to go through like secondary and stuff like that. I know a lot of people have gotten caught at the border. Like I had a friend I used to work with at Target, a coworker, and he quit and lived his life. But I heard later on that he went to Mexico with his, because a lot of people smuggle across. And where I'm from, a lot of people smuggle drugs across the border. Like that's what they do. It's a good way to make money. I've known a few people who've done it a bunch and they've never gotten caught. But one guy I used to work with, his wife told me, because he was in jail for like 5 years. They were at a party in Mexico and her husband left. She didn't know why he left. She's hanging out with some friends, but he came back, put her in the car. They were driving back to San Diego. And I guess right when they got to the border crossing, a dog beelined it to their car, and he had a bunch of Tony Montana in his car. So Rodney's lip turning black. He's on that reefer again. It's a joke. It's a joke, YouTube. I don't smoke. Okay. Loss prevention on the border. Well, I used to work with him at loss prevention, but he got caught. So, all right, who do we got? 49ers or Chiefs? I'm picking the 49ers. You know why? Because they keep disrespecting Brock Purdy. Just put some respect on Brock Purdy's name, baby. Okay? Put some respect on Purdy. You know what I mean? Put some respect. Put some respect on Brock Purdy's name. Put some respect on my boy's name. 69ers. So if we have 2000 IQ, we go 49ers because everyone thinks KC. Well, I mean, it's hard to bet against Patrick Mahomes, right? It's hard to bet against Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, man. I'm going with Taylor. Okay, Americans. If Trudeau wins the next election, we know it's rigged. Where should we move? My son's born American. Yeah. Niners very well coached by Shanahan. Yeah. NFL and NBA both rigged. I think so a little bit, but maybe not as much as we think it is, but definitely a little bit. There's been some interesting calls that have not been called, and it has to be hard to be a ref, NFL meme tokens coming. It's the refs. Pedro may have been an asshole, but I had a lot of respect for that guy. Sucked watching him go through that. That said, he hated illegals. Like, absolutely hated it. What do you mean, Brad? Yeah, the illegal immigrant thing it's a tough situation because there's a lot of people who do want to come here and be productive members of society. Guys, when I was growing up, there used to be this Home Depot next to my house, and literally there would be like 50, obviously illegal immigrants there, just waiting for some white dude to come up in his pickup truck, throw them all in the back, and go do some work for them. So don't act like we're not contributing to the problem ourselves. We want that cheap labor, because those people, Mexicans work so hard. It's insane. Yes, you have thugs and gang members who come across the border and just do heinous things. But let me tell you something. A lot of the people that were doing construction down in Southern California, they literally go and pick up a bunch of illegals to do some cheap work, drop them off. And they're okay with it because they're getting paid way more than they would be getting paid back home. You know, like in San Diego, man, Mexicans run Chinese food shops. They run sushi. You know what I mean? Mexicans are hardworking people. But there should be a vetting process, right? And those people that are, I don't know, because if you look at it from like an American standpoint, they are underpaying these workers like insane for the hard work they do, just so they have money to send back home. On the other hand, the illegal immigrants like that work because they're getting more than they would get paid in Mexico. Like I remember going to party in Mexico. $50 is all you need the entire night. $50 in San Diego is maybe cover for you and your girl, or maybe 2 drinks. You know what I mean? But if you brought $50 to Mexico for the night, bro, you're getting drunk all night and you're getting food after and you're getting a cab. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's an interesting situation. I hate to be the person making the rules because it's hard to just say everyone is this and everyone is that. Like everyone's that's crossing the border is illegal and bad people and not productive members of society. When I have a firsthand account living at the border, that's not true. I know one person close to me who's like one of the biggest productive members of society who earned her citizenship after she lived here illegally for 10 years. You know, it's crazy. It's not cheap. 100 a day cash with food, and they want pick up and drop off. Sacco. But you have to do health insurance or anything like that. You know what I mean? It's not just Hispanic. The problem is about thousands of people. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There's a lot of people. There's more than, and I heard Asians too. Get some Chinese spies in there. You know what I mean? Run Chinese CCP. I saw that too. It's not the people, it's the amount of people coming. Yeah, it's too many. It's too many. I do think there needs to be restrictions. There needs to be a better vetting process for people coming into the United States. 100%. 100%. That's why we have borders, guys. The truth is, I know everybody who is like sheltered, like you have a lot of people that are just dumb, right? That oh my God, we just have no borders and everyone should be happy. Kumbaya. It's like, no, you stupid. That's not how the world works. Okay. Let me tell you something. That's not how the world works. You know, the whole like QUEERS for Palestine thing. Yeah, go be that way in Palestine, you dummies. People are so dumb. You know, we could say those things because we live a cushy little life over here. You know what I mean? But countries are different, right? They're all different. Okay. People are so sheltered, it's insane. Let me type this. So soft on illegals, yet you like Trump. Dude, pick a lane. I love Mexicans, enough said. I do like Trump, yes. So soft on illegals, but you like Trump. Well, it's not black and white. I know people want to make the situation black and white. I know they do, but it's not black and white. I do like Trump, yes. Trump is the better candidate. And if he doesn't win, we're going to be fucking stuck like Chuck with some fucking weirdo for years. I love Mexicans, enough said. See, those type of people are so dumb because they listen to the media and they think that just Trump hates anyone that's not white. You guys are so dumb and so misinformed. That's what happens when you sit there and watch the mainstream media all the time because you assume that Trump's just some racist guy. He's not. Yes, he's an asshole, but you know what Trump isn't? He's not fake. What you see is what you get. Unlike other presidents we have who tell us one thing and do a different thing. He's real, right? He's a guy. He's a businessman. He's a man's man, right? He's a fucking dick. He's an asshole, but he gets shit done. You know, he's not racist. He doesn't hate black people. He's not the second coming of freaking Nazi Germany. Okay, he's just an asshole who is pro-America, you know, and doing the best thing for Americans. You know, he's putting us first. You know, that's what he's doing. He's putting us first, and people fucking just listen to CNN. And they're like, "Oh my God, Trump's racist." It's like, you're fucking stupid. You're dumb. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. A black guy from fucking Southern California, you know what I mean? Fucking growing up with Mexico. It's like, I can see that, but I'm not brainwashed. You know, I have my own mind. I can think for myself. It's no. Yes, I love Mexicans and I like Trump. Duh. Is that okay? Have you heard Mexicans for Trump? Do they not love themselves? You fucking weirdo. Who are you? Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Yeah, they're terrified of him. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're terrified of Trump because he's not business as usual, baby. They can't control him, baby. Of course they're scared of him. Yeah, Latinos for Trump. There's a bunch of Latinos for Trump. Chaka, welcome to the Degenerates. The eggplant looks oh so nice next to him. And he donated a membership to the community. Who got a membership from Chaka? Thank you so much. Both of you guys, welcome to the Degenerates. Love you, man. All good. It's not Mexicans coming into America. It's all different races. Yes, but it's mostly Mexicans. I know that. Got a few Africans in there. Build the wall, baby. Yeah. Build the wall. Build the wall. Okay. In all honesty, I just want the economy to be better. I just want it to stop sending money to fucking overseas, to Ukraine. And no more wars. How come every president but Trump got us in wars? How come? You know what I mean? I just want the economy to be better. I just want America first. And I don't want to fight in any wars. I'm tired of inflation, man. The debt's getting crazy. The average debt per person is $100,000. That's crazy. It's like, oh, geez, come on. I never watched The Apprentice. I don't even know what that is. Is Trump a grimy businessman? Absolutely. Yeah. Name one guy who hasn't run a successful business who isn't a fucking straight douchebag. Steve Jobs, absolute douchebag. Dana White, absolute douchebag. Bill Gates, fucking weird douchebag. Donald Trump, douchebag. But you know what those guys do? They get shit done. I'd rather have a guy who's an asshole but get shit done work for me any day of the week. Like me and my girl. I have a friend who has a brother who's a straight asshole. He's a fucking asshole to everybody but his friends. But I'm like, you know what? If I'm running a company or anything and I have a bottom line, sometimes you got to let the asshole run wild because he's going to get things done, Fucks it up. Yes, I know that it's not Mexican. I know it's all different. I know. I see a couple of black people in there, some Asians, Middle Eastern. I know. Duh. They all enter through Mexico, though. It's more Oriental, Middle East, some south of Mexico and beyond. I'm sure it's mostly Mexico. Trump isn't. They shoot home. Trump is an asshole, but I agree. Should be good for the American. Exactly. He's a fucking asshole. But you know what? He's not gonna lie to you. He's like, yeah, fucking grab her by the pee. It's like, no one wants to hear that. Anybody play sports in here? Any of you men play sports? Okay, how about this? Any of you guys have boys' nights? Y'all say some pretty grimy shit, don't you? How many of you would want what you said in the privacy with your boys or in the locker room blasted out to the whole world? None of you would. How about the conversations you have with your girlfriend in the car? How about the conversations you have when you're driving and a person that looks a certain way cuts you off and you go, that mother bleeping, go back to your, you know what I mean? That person can't drive because they're a man, a woman, Asian, whatever, Would you want someone airing out what you say in private? No. Let me tell you something. Obama, Hillary, Biden, all these people, I wonder what they say in the privacy of their own home. Probably some grimy shit, So I can respect the person who's upfront with me. I can respect that. What's my current thought on the SHIB ecosystem? Well, I know Timsky has been pretty bullish on it, but the thing for me is like, I just think they need more oomph. I don't know. Is Shibarium going to be used for meme coins? Could be. I don't know. Girls' mouths. Yeah. Have you heard a bunch of girls talk about dudes? It's brutal. It's brutal. If you were a billionaire and everyone you came across ever asked you for money, you'd be an asshole. So, well, you can't be, in my opinion, you can't be extremely successful with being a pushover. It just doesn't work. Michelle Obama 2024. Oh, please, God, no. God, no, please. God, please, not Michelle Obama. What does she do? She's the first lady. You ever seen that Bill Burr skit where he talks about Michelle Obama? He's like, what's up with these first ladies? Like, just shut up and wave. And look, I know it sounds sexist, but here's the thing. When there's a first female president, And there will be. We're not going to go ask her husband, the first male first lady, for advice because he's not the president. You know, I want the president to, you know, we don't need Michelle popping in there with her little opinions. You know, he talked about it. It's like say, for example, right? You get a plumber and your plumber comes to the house and he's fixing up everything in your house. And his wife pops in, who's not a plumber, is like, well, I think you should actually put that. You're not, I didn't call you, you know? Pelosi, if Pelosi shares her trading strategies with us, I will vote for her. I'm trying to get rich, baby. If Nancy Pelosi shares her trading strategies for us, I'm trying to, you know, she gets my vote. And plus, we for sure will go to First Man for advice. He's going to have a top 10 list for Christmas every year. Yeah, it's like if this, well, maybe, but if you work in a corporate atmosphere, you know that the guy at the top and the management are there for a reason. They think different, and a lot of people think they're assholes because of it. I'm telling you, bro. Every person that's killing it at the top of any organization, they're kind of assholes, and they're not really assholes. They're just they have a bottom line and they're cutthroat. And I worked for big corporations before, and people at the top, it's like either you get it, you don't. You know why? Because if you're a gear in the whole machine and you're slowing the entire machine down, they're going to get your ass out there, put another gear in there who's going to be okay. You know, JUP on Binance? Oh, let's see if it's pumping. Well, it's not really recovering much, but it'll recover over time. Michelle is tough AF. I don't like Michelle. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I'm telling you, dude. Trump is going to, if they don't throw Trump in jail, he's literally going to dominate everybody. We're seeing it with the voting, the polls and stuff like that, which how reliable are they? I don't know. Unlike a lot of people, I don't think the election was fixed last cycle. I don't think so. I know a lot of people do. I voted for Trump. I was in California, so I feel like I was throwing away my vote. But this is what I think. I think that Trump just pissed a lot of people off because of his personality, one, and two, because how the media spun it, where people who would never ever want to vote, younger people, they hated him so much they would vote for a fucking twig over him. If a twig was on the ballot and it was Trump, I bet you the twig would absolutely kill it. That's what I think. I know a lot of people thought it was stolen. I don't think so. I just think that a lot of people hated him enough to get out there and vote against him, in my opinion. Elon Musk for president? Nah, I don't know about that. You can still grind to the top, be cutthroat, but respect people. Exactly, yeah. So, yeah, you can respect people. You know what I mean? You can respect people. But you have to have a bottom line. Most YouTubers post the same content for views. Yellow needs same color in life. Creative expert, the live selling your soul to YouTube. Wait, what? Most YouTubers post the same content for views. LMAO. Yellow needs some color in life. Creativity. XRP hack. Ah ha ha ha. Llama dead. Get a life. Stop selling your soul to YouTube. Prince Ali, you're literally on YouTube talking shit in my comments. So who's really selling their soul? You little dweeb. How you gonna come in my? You're so dumb. You are so dumb. And that's the biggest news of the day. What do you want me to talk about? What do you want me to talk about today? What would you talk about today? Prince Ali? Ali Ababa. Hey, do you think if they made Aladdin today, it'd be deemed too racist? What do you guys think? Do you think Aladdin would be too racy for today? You think Aladdin would be played by a black guy? In the next Lion King movie, I want Mufasa to be played by a black guy, okay? Or I'm not having no Lion King 3. Okay? Well, I mean, here's the thing. It's the biggest news in cryptocurrency. We have to talk about it. And it wasn't a hack, you know. And I talked about that. Obviously, it's clickbait. But we had, what's his face? Fucking one of the top execs in XRP have his wallet compromise a few wallets and send it to some centralized exchanges, but they were able to freeze it. So thanks for popping in at the tail end of the stream and blabbing some nonsense, you little dork. Anywho, you did not get blocked. What's up, baby? If Trump does win, Selmo, chill out, bro. You can't be saying that in my chat, bro. No, that's why they made a live action race appropriate. I know, bro. Look, here's the thing. The Little Mermaid, I'm okay with her being white, okay? First of all, redhead. We don't have to, like Snow White, for example, guys. Snow White is like an old, like German tale. There are no black people in Germany back. I mean, you know what I mean? Or some Nordic place in the world. It's okay for Snow White to be black, okay? I mean, it's to white. We don't need to change the skin color on movies, you know? We just don't need to do that. All coin heat, chill the fuck out. Mufasa was a black guy, yeah. Ain't nobody have a voice that deep. Yeah. Yeah, Mufasa was a black guy, yeah, I know. It was a joke, though. I've lost all my money on these memes. I'm not sure how you're doing it differently than us. Well, I made a point about this, Chief of Memes. Here's the thing, guys. Everyone posts about their wins. Why? Who wants to post about their losses? I made a video not too long ago that said, don't think that just because people are talking about their wins doesn't mean they don't lose. Because the truth is, losers don't get any attention. If you posted about all your losses, like no one would care. But if you post about your wins and the meme coins that are doing well, people like that because they're probably winning with you, right? So just because you're losing doesn't mean no one else is losing, right? I lose way more than I win with meme coins, and it's usually because I don't sell when I need to, right? When I'm in a little bit of profits, I say, "Oh, this is going to be the next Shiba Inu," and then I hold it too long. I've been better about that later, but SCats is up. Let me see, is it up? Yeah, SCats took a bad dump yesterday. I was pretty mad about that. Yeah, I got wrecked on this one. The biggest question is, do you think Cleopatra was black? Didn't Cleopatra bang, who is it from the Roman Empire? Caesar? Wasn't her and Julius Caesar straight clapping? Yeah, probably. She's Egyptian, right? I don't know. Isn't she like blackish? Maybe in the area? You know? It's Africa. I don't know. Probably, maybe. I don't fucking know. I wasn't there. Cleopatra was hot. She probably was a baddie, bro. Cleopatra probably was a baddie. Well, she was banging a Roman for sure. This is why internet computer is above above both of these. Both of what? ICP, you mean? ICP. Let me see. ICP. Oh, you mean this ICP? Hold on. You mean this internet computer? Oh, my bad. Sorry. This one, right? The one that looks like a fucking rug pull? Okay. Yeah, sure. Biden got like 30 billion votes right at the buzzer. No, it wasn't right at the buzzer. I remember that. I don't know. But I remember listening to it in details. I was on it the whole day. But I actually like Ecomi, Carlos. I think Cleopatra was plus size. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no food. I'm kidding. There was probably a lot of food for her. Ain't no way. Elon Musk removed troll from his bio and it dumped 10 million in an hour. Really? Oh my God. No way. Don't know who Queen Sheba is. I don't know who that is now. Who is that supposed to be? Taylor Swift to play clip. Dude, can you imagine if Taylor Swift dude, the world would lose its mind. There are so many movies from back in the day that would not be socially acceptable today. Like, let's name some movies that would not work today. White chicks would be okay. See, here's the thing. White chicks played by the Wayne brothers, right? Black guys being the white girls. Everyone loves that. Can you imagine if there was a movie where like Leonardo DiCaprio and like, I don't know, another white actor were playing black chicks? We would lose it. We would lose it. I mean, we'd have like a day where, you know, everyone had to wear like a funny ribbon. Shout out to Bill Burr, in some sort of solidarity. You know, we'd have protests. Hollywood would be boycotted. Can you imagine Leonardo DiCaprio and like The Rock playing two black chicks? Wait, Brad Pitt and Leo as black girls would set the world on fire, bro. Can you imagine that? I'm just saying it's a double standards, you know? Tropic Thunder, yeah. If Tropic Thunder was made today, bro, I think it's funny. I don't think it's racist. I think it's funny. You know, I just think it's funny. Blazing Saddles. Talk to us about Vision and Scammy Rest. Those guys suck, bro. I still don't know how The Office has not been canceled. People have been canceled for far less. That is true. You know, we get some passes, right? The Office has been good. Fud, we should make Who has Indiana Jones? We should make Will Smith as Indiana Jones. Where do white women at? Best line ever. Exactly. Correct. It's funny, not offensive. Yeah, it's just funny. The thing is, like, I'm kind of lighthearted with a lot of these things. I don't really get offended, and I think that's the way to be. I mean, I know some people get offended about like everything and spend their entire lives just being offended at everything, but whatever. I love The Office. Yeah, smash the like. Family Matters. Oh shit! Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but we cast an all-white cast, or Full House, but all black. Snow White will be played by Chris Rock. Yeah, Will Smith did get cucked. Will Smith, that whole Jada Pinkett Smith situation really dropped his stock, bro. I mean, and the slapping of Chris Rock, that really dropped his stock. Actually, we should get Wesley Snipes in a Hitler movie. Yeah. The thing about Will Smith is like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, look here. The man is probably one of the probably top 10 biggest actors of our lifetime. He's been in some banger movies, right? Good looking dude. And he's been with a chick who's been in love with Tupac her entire life, who treats him like a second-class citizen, who banged her son's best friend, called it an entanglement, and embarrassed him live on TV. And he's like, please accept me, Jada. Please let me rub your bald little head. It's like, have some self-respect, man. It goes to show, man, maybe self-worth isn't correlated to net worth at all. I don't know. It's just crazy to me, but I don't know. Will Smith could go bang a freaking bus full of freaking whatever he wanted chicks. You know what I mean? But I get it. Look, I get it if you're a married man and you want to make your relationship work, but man, she just dogged you, bro. Dogged him. Speaking of being offended, I was Teal Ben and annoyed when you didn't take his side. After a couple of streams, I appreciate perspective on things. Oh, yeah. Ben Armstrong is just kind of crazy. To be honest, I feel, first of all, where's Cassie been? One. And two, I just feel bad for him a little bit. He's just a weirdo. But we will be noted that Ben Armstrong was offered to fight me. And you know what? He didn't take it. And I was going to get, let me tell you something, our pay was not even close. I can't go to the specific numbers, but my opponent fell out, his opponent fell out, and he didn't want to fight me. He'll live with that. Now they got some fucking scrub dev from another cryptocurrency project. They're both going to go in there and gas out in 30 seconds. So I'm very appreciative to George from Cryptos R Us, Josh, everybody associated with Karate Comet. They've been nothing but kind. It just sucks that my opponent dropped out and then his opponent dropped out. He was offered to fight me, and instead he decides to fight someone else. So don't worry, Benny boy. I wouldn't want to fight me either. No, I can't fight. Yeah, I can't fight anymore. I have no opponent. It's too close to the date. It's 2 weeks away. It's in Mexico City. I mean, I can't fight. So I'm off the card, guys. I told you guys a few days ago I'm off the card. I'm not fighting, unfortunately. The thing about Ben Armstrong is that, like, he's a hard worker, bro. Like, he's one of the hardest workers you probably know. I mean, he's already got 100K subscribers on his new YouTube channel. He's killing it, bro. His numbers are insane. His engagement's insane. But I think he's a little crazy, right? Yeah. But guys, I'm going to be getting out of here for the morning, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, guys. I am out of here. I'll be going live over on X at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So come hang out with me there, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this morning. I know we had a little bit of crypto news and we ended with some political stuff, but it's good to hang out with you guys. All right, guys, have a good one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.